If you ever asked yourself, when did Lori get to third base? This episode is for you. Did she like it? Spoiler alert, no. Though we can't be sure because Lori admits she has committed lies of omission. Also, if you take someone's virginity, do you get to keep it? Mammograms were designed by men. April Fool's is traumatizing, and Terri indulges a jealous fantasy. It's time to travel to the land of 1,000 dances. Welcome to Generation Artax.
Are you ready for us? Come on, Kim. I'm interviewing you, Lori. Everybody knows I am the star of this show. As we see.
Hello. Welcome to Generation Artax. I'm Terri Trespicio. We never say our last name, should we?
No.
Okay, fine.
Nobody
I'm
cares.
just Terri. It's like Cher.
Yeah.
I'm Terri, and I am packing for a trip, so it looks like my apartment vomited. That's what it looks like.
Not from here.
Nope.
Not from here.
Looks the same from here.
Yes.
It always does. I'm Kim. I'm the middle, and I have my daughter's graduation on Sunday. And I would like to say that the song Pomp and Circumstance makes me cry no matter when I hear it.
How's someone go?
Oh. And the great thing about that song is it's not like a wedding song where you might hear it somewhere else and have an association with something else.
Right.
It is only associated with caps and gowns. And so I always cry when I hear it because you don't
never
just hear
gets
that
diluted.
casually.
Never gets diluted.
Never
The
gets
meaning never
diluted. And so every time it's, I don't think I'm going to cry. And then I do.
How do you
It's
say it
not
again?
like-
What's it called?
Pomp
and
circumstance.
Oh,
It's not
I've
like,
never
you know,
walked to that, and I've never worn a cap and gown in my life.
in high school.
In college, you did.
In high school, you didn't. In college, I didn't walk.
She didn't
Oh,
walk in
that's so
college. But what about high
weird.
school?
That's right. No, we wore white dresses.
We wore white dresses.
like the good Jesus brides we were.
we all
we
wore the
didn't-
same giant white dress with the
But
big
didn't
poofy
we
sleeves.
walk to Pomp and We definitely had Pomp and
Well,
Circumstance.
yes, we did
No.
walk to that. Yeah, we
no,
did.
I thought
Yes,
we
did.
walked to Pachelbel's Cannon.
She could be right.
Oh, she could
That
be
could
right.
be
about
right.
that.
I am right
As
about
you
that.
do when you marry Jesus at your
Yeah.
high school graduation.
Mhm.
It was seriously, since I'm watching the Testaments, it's like
Yeah.
the Testaments.
Right.
We were turning
Okay.
into greens.
All right, Lori didn't introduce herself yet.
I'm Lori, and I had a mammogram this morning. That's always fun. So
Yeah, but how is it
Yeah.
now that you have no boobs?
it's harder.
Yeah, they pull skin from over my shoulder. They can't
Yeah.
get any
And they're
enough
like,
skin.
Disgusting.
Oh, there was too much skin in it. And I don't look down at it because I don't want to see it pressed down like a pancake like that.
Well, it doesn't
No,
bother me,
don't
really.
look at it.
I don't look at it.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
no,
it's
don't
important
look.
to do.
But you don't find it upsetting, do you? And a lot of people are very afraid of it. And I'm like, my God, there's so many more things to be afraid of.
No, I'm not afraid of it.
Okay.
Afraid of the results or afraid of
afraid of
someone
getting
just
it done.
measuring me?
People get nervous about getting it done. And I'm like, it's
No.
just like getting your tit stuck in a refrigerator.
Yeah. I don't
I said that on
think I get
purpose.
nervous about any
I said tit
procedures.
on purpose for Lori.
I know you did.
I just want to see if
aware.
it would create a reaction.
No, I don't mind when other people say it as much. It's just weird.
Especially
Yeah.
thinking of it stuck in a refrigerator door. Ow.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's what it feels
I don't
like.
think I could do that. I couldn't get it stuck in the refrigerator door. Just like by the way it closes, I would have to like push
Well,
my
that's-
whole
That's what I have to
That's
do.
what a
That's the
mammogram
whole
feels
thing.
like. It
right.
feels like they're pushing up against a refrigerator. And it's like,
Right.
don't you think there were other ways to make
It was
this
not
thing
designed
work?
right. This
No.
It
is
was not
terribly designed.
designed by a woman.
You-
Not
like,
designed by a
there's a-
woman.
They didn't factor in your having a head when you were
And a
trying to
body.
measure
Correct.
your boob.
And a body attached to the
and a
boobs.
body. So
Right.
it's like my head is like contorted and my
Right.
face is pressed up against a plate. And I'm like, I can see that this is avoidable in the design.
Oh,
Like-
like 1,000%.
Yeah.
And it's just not done. It's ridiculous.
Where are the women engineers to fix
Well,
that?
you
I
know,
don't
it's a money
understand.
thing because if a woman designed a better one, all those companies, they pay for all those machines,
I know.
Yeah.
would have that person killed. Like they're not going to replace all those machines. So they just did it, but it was a terrible idea.
horrible?
Right. I can't believe how many ambulances go up and down your road all day long.
I know all the time.
I muted it.
Okay.
I'm muting it, but there's so many. And then, you know what? It doesn't bother me any less when I'm on the street. It's so shrill.
I hate
It's
it.
so-
Well, it's supposed to be.
No,
If
but
everyone
isn't
got
there-
used to it, nobody would hear it anymore and nobody would move or get out of the way.
But can't there be a better way? Why does everyone inside of every building need to know there's a siren outside? Why can't it have You know those new speakers that are like a Bluetooth thing that you can put under your pillow? It's like uses bone vibration. So you can slide a thing under your pillow and listen, and you can listen to music or a podcast, and the person in bed with you can't hear it. It's like that thing on TikTok with the lollipop when you put it in your mouth and you can hear music. That blew my mind.
Yeah.
Why can't they do something like that with sirens where the sound only hits other cars
and pedestrians?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
The thing that would make more sense would be for buildings to have sound blocking.
Oh, actually,
but then you don't want that if a fire truck is coming. I don't know. No,
I don't know, but it's really awful. And I know it's awful.
You know what I know for sure? None of us are engineers.
Yeah.
None of that made sense.
We just know that design is bad. Most of the design of things are bad.
Yeah.
We could spend a whole time talking about all the things we hate, how they're designed. And some dumb dummy put it up and they're like, cool, that'll do, Rick. And then they just was like, make it, do it. We've done the mammogram machine. Next, sirens.
Yeah.
So anyway.
All right. Who's reading? Who's reading their tales?
Okay. I can read. I just found this very quickly. So I was really excited that I did find it.
It found you. It found us.
It wouldn't be like surprising to me, just based on how many times I tell you guys something on Polo and then you're like, you already told me that story. It really wouldn't surprise me if it's something I already read and have no memory of it.
Okay.
Sort of like when Terry wanted to talk about the Pee Wee Herman documentary two weeks in a row.
Okay. But I'll remember. I'll remember.
By it.
Okay.
Okay.
January 19th, 1994. I am about to turn 15.
You're a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
In high school.
In high school.
You're a high school freshman.
I'm never as open and honest in this journal as I should be.
You're lying to FL?
No, I'm not lying. I'm omitting. Apparently.
Omission.
On the sex subject, I've never mentioned it as much as I should have. Well, I don't believe I'll have sex before marriage. It's a strong, powerful, self-developed belief and moral I have. Self-developed.
Oh,
no one brought that up to me.
Oh, really? It was your idea?
Yeah.
Virginia was Lori's idea?
Oh.
Yeah. Did we talk about this? Erin told me that someone like came to class, and I don't know if it was like a teacher or someone on the outside that came to like our guidance class at Oak Knoll and then talked about virginity and compared it to wearing a tie, and that the more people that you're with, then your tie gets dirty, and compared your virginity to a dirty tie. She remembers it.
No.
What?
No, I didn't hear that talk.
I was like, I don't know if I totally remember that or I remember someone recalling it, but
it sounds
just
like
super
a dream
fucked up.
Someone had.
It's just a terrible thing. Anyway, now, so I said, I'm not going to have sex because I've developed that theory and I'm better than everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Now, whatever else there is to do but sex is a different topic.
Okay. Just making exceptions for yourself.
Just so you know, everything other than intercourse. Sean and I have kind of been sexual guinea pigs. That's not true. I don't know where. Whatever we would do and neither are taken, we call each other for it. I don't know what that means. Sorry.
I understand that. Whatever you would want to try if the other person isn't dating somebody, you guys are free to experiment together. Taken by like a relationship.
Got it. We call each other for it. Okay. Fuck buddies, right? So, but non-fuck buddies.
Right.
So far, I've gone to second. We've all heard that story.
Yeah.
But I've already told you this. Oh, I don't know if I can keep reading.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. I went into my whole virginity story. So
I didn't read ahead. I just saw the beginning of it and I was like, oh, this will be good.
You know, we can always
It's the phrasing. It's the phrasing. Sean's tried to finger me many times,
but
I've stopped him.
That is.
I hate that
phrasing, especially at the time. It's like what you would say. That's fine.
I know it's but I always thought it was such a gross term. I know it
is,
literal.
But it is also a very current term.
I know, and it's a literal term, but it still bothers me.
Okay.
Sometimes I just wasn't in the mood. Others I was. I was just so nervous. I wasn't scared of anything. I was excited, maybe too excited. What does that even
No,
mean?
what does that even mean?
He's too excited to get fingered.
I think that's actually your best bet.
Yeah, some lube, some natural lube would help. I mean, someone touching the area, I put in quotes,
Virgin
Sacred.
territory.
Sacred.
the one forbidden on 99% of TV channels, I just get nervous. Apparently that's the rule. If it's forbidden on TV channels, pardon me.
If it's not on NBC.
Well, lately, Sean and I have been kidding around a lot more with much more serious voice tones. Sean right now,
You're kidding around with serious voice tones.
with serious voice tones.
I don't know what that means.
Sean right now has no idea if I'm serious, but doubts I'll give him a hand job. I was kidding, but now I'm not sure. Corinne and I have had a serious talk. She said I should do whatever I feel comfortable with and nothing that I don't want to. So I've decided it's time that Sean and I should take the next step or two. Easier said than done. Actually, I feel like it's really easy done.
Easier said than it is. Literally easier said than done.
And I said, I don't know how to give a hand job. Then there's the area of our relationship. I don't know if I care. That part might just be boring. I could read that another time.
Okay.
And I'm trying to see if I ever go into that. I don't. That's plenty for now.
You don't know
But
how to do it, and so you're going
didn't
to
know how
try
to
to
do
figure
it.
it out, or
I did not give him. There was
you
no
never did
Google.
it.
He was
Never
not
did it?
in Britannica.
Yeah. Wasn't in our Encyclopedia Britannica. Read.
Oh,
read
no, I
pages.
didn't give
did
him
not
a
know
hand job.
how.
Absolutely did
Why
not.
didn't you ask your big sister Kim? She was handing out hand jobs on the corners.
Oh, she was a senior.
corner.
Is this before or after
She
you
had been
called
doing
her
it.
out at the dinner table?
No, she
No,
was.
I was in
freshman
college for that.
when that happened.
She was calling
Oh.
out something that had happened the year before.
Oh, okay. So yeah, no, I
Yeah.
didn't talk to you guys about that when I was that age.
But
and
you
I
never did it.
definitely- I didn't do that, and
For Sean.
I don't think I touched any penis until.
So
I
wait,
was
did you go to
maybe a
third base with
senior?
him, or did you not?
Wait, did you just say a senior?
Yeah. No.
So you were contemplating it freshman year, and then not until you were a senior did you see a penis?
Or touch one, and I don't think I saw one. What?
Okay, I'm confused.
Is that
Hold on,
accurate?
let me think. I really think it's accurate. I was with Jared. He was the first to touch the area.
Okay, so
It was-
Sean did not do it, and you
Sean
didn't
and
do
I
it.
did not.
So
No.
you always pushed him away. So nothing happened there.
He never touched
Jared was the
there.
first one who
He
went to
over
that
the
sacred-
clothes. I think even
Okay.
over the jeans. Like
Okay,
and
fine.
didn't and just to put his hand there to say
Right.
he did. Like nothing happened.
Mhm.
Jared touched me and it was excruciating.
Oh no!
Oh, like
What?
excruciting. And I was
What
like,
do you
what are
mean?
people talking about in the movies? Like I was like, it's a lie. It's a conspiracy. Well, he went like just full insertion and it's dry.
Oh,
right. There was
no.
nothing on top. There was no clitoral stimulation. He
He
didn't know
just
what he was
jammed
doing.
right in there.
He just jammed right in
is
there.
very
And I
uncomfortable.
think like not hard like he was trying to hurt me, but probably just thought that's what you're supposed
They
to
don't
do.
fucking know. What do they?
So
know?
it was like taking like, something dry and just like shoving it in there. It was probably
That's
just
terrible.
hurting. And it was like, yeah. So it was that wasn't an area other than like a tampon.
on.
That was like an
What year were
untouched
you?
area. Jared was junior year.
So what are you saying that you didn't
sophomore and
go
junior
near a
year.
penis until senior year then? What
Well,
are you saying?
I didn't touch Jared's. I never touched him.
So you lost your virginity to him, but you didn't.
No, I didn't.
No, she didn't.
Oh, what are you talking about? You're talking about a finger?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you said he jammed it in there. It is
We're
just
talking about
fingering.
We're talking
This
about
is the topic
fingering.
of fingering.
Try to keep up.
And then I said he touched my area. I didn't say I had sex.
So then that was
Oh.
painful and horrible, and then you did not return any kind of favors.
I really do not. I didn't. I definitely don't think I did. I think Brian was the first.
Wow. So Jared's cool with like DIY. He's like, you don't need to do anything.
And I don't think we did a lot of that because I think I was like, that was
That
fucking terrible.
Oh,
And I
God.
No, he
definitely
wasn't
didn't
that
have
cool
the-
with it. She showed up to camp and he had been with somebody else.
Yeah, right. He's like, she loves getting dry fingers
Oh
jammed.
my God. Ew. Ow.
It was awful. I was like,
Awful.
I didn't understand. I didn't understand. Like, I was like, I can't believe people act like this feels good. Like, what is happening?
As our personalities as caricatures, you would think that I would be the big prude of the three of us. So funny.
I know. And really,
I know.
not.
Yeah, it's very layered.
You guys
at
were
the same
very much in
time-
slow motion.
I don't know. At the same time, you seemed a little more free love. Like, I love everybody. Let's make each other
That's
feel
true.
good. What's the big deal? Like,
Lori and I were the ones who
awesome.
were more religiously like, this is our special virginity. You were not like that. So you're gonna.
I was
you know,
comfortable. I was very comfortable in my
You were
body.
more comfortable.
Lori and I were like, we're on a mission to be virgins and keep everyone from sinning. Like it was.
I feel
And
like Kim
I-
probably would have been like, that doesn't feel good. And I was just like,
And I
suffering
trusted
silently.
the people. I trusted the guys I was with too. There's that too.
Yeah,
Like,
I
they
did
were-
not
I-
trust him.
Yeah, but
it was
why
just like,
does it
because
hurt? You're not
What?
warmed up. You're not excited. It's cold. Like
Even
people
if
going in
it was
cold.
warm and lubricated, that would not have done anything. I can tell you that.
True.
That was not touching any. It was just everything about it. And I was probably nervous. I was probably like squeezing super
Yeah,
tight.
totally.
And I don't think
Aw.
I said anything. I had a lot of experiences, even later, and like in college, where that whole area, the whole going down area, where there were guys that were just like terrible at it.
Oh, see,
I
I
didn't
definitely
enjoy
would have
that
said
till I
that.
was 25. I remember
I would have said something.
before it, I was like, it hurt when people did that. Even hurt with their tongue, it hurt. Like pointy.
No.
And just doing something wrong. I was like, oh, this isn't fun. I was like, oh, this isn't something I'll be able to ever enjoy. And I guess maybe it's me, right? Right? Like I was
Oh.
like, everyone's lying on TV. It's like all lie.
All
And
the
then, like, from
songs
20
they're writing about this.
I think
it's
it was
all
like
a
guys
lie.
needed to learn over time because then from
Don't
25 on, I felt very fortunate with who I partnered with.
Yeah, but there's always someone that teaches them, and I think maybe that was me.
Oh, yeah. And I didn't do that.
Yeah,
And Gordy has told me stories about how he was taught.
yeah.
And I was like, great. Give me her email address so I can
Right.
thank her.
It's kind of annoying to also have to teach, but like
It is.
No,
Some people like it. I think when
but
there are
now-
women who like
when
to
you're
teach.
kids.
Yeah, you were
the
way more
blind leading
confident.
the blind, but also
You were probably like, I don't know how to do it, but I know that doesn't feel good. Try this.
right.
Yeah, I
People
would
are watching porn now and getting ideas about what feels good, and that also
Ugh.
doesn't feel good. And so it's
Right.
like they're
Oh,
not
right.
getting better sources of learning. Is what I'm saying.
No,
Right.
absolutely not.
No, the communication even in high school would have mattered.
Yeah, for sure.
Because then it set you in a weird headspace about it. I don't like that.
Right. And so when I was convinced this will never be good, and then I was dating someone in my 20s and he was like, no, I'm good at this. It'll be great. And I was like, no, it won't. It never feels good for me.
You're like,
It's
my
just
body
me."
doesn't work like that. I'm
He
different.
was like challenge accepted. And he said, give me 11 minutes. And then he had a clock. And he's like, if I don't get you there in 11 minutes, then fine. And I was like, okay. And I was certain, I was like, it never works. So I wasn't even trying mental space, but he was successful. And I was
Wait,
like,
11 minutes to become aroused.
Start
enough
to finish.
accept
What?
Finish?
yeah, to
Who
get
was
me
this
off.
person?
Rob.
Holy! I'm sorry. Can we give him another name?
You can give his name.
No, he's fine.
He's fine. Also, I'm sure there are
Compliment.
there's
Yeah.
0 guys in the world who
No.
wouldn't want to wear that crown. Yeah.
Cut
So,
it out.
Dave Coulier.
That was very effective. It's also very cocky. What a challenge! 11 minutes. Like I don't even.
Hey, he's
understand.
allowed to be cocky because he was right. So
Mhm.
he is
Skill.
allowed to be proud of himself.
It is a
on that.
skill. It is a.
It is a skill, and not everybody has that skill.
Right.
Did you take the virginity of anybody else?
Ooh.
I have
Good
never.
one.
Nope.
Twice.
Never.
You.
Shut up. You took 2 people's virginity.
You know, someone who's not going to like this conversation. But
Well, don't
whatever.
say
It's
their
just my
name.
history. It's my
Don't say
history.
their- Don't say that.
I didn't say their names. I won't say their names.
Wow. Wait.
Wow.
Well, I mean, no, I can't think of one person who's
No, I never
no.
did.
Except no, because by the time I slept with that person, he was already no longer a virgin. Neither was I. So we were both virgins, but then we didn't take each other's virginity.
Oh,
Wow, am I missing out on part of the American dream?
taking someone's
I
virginity?
hate that idea anyway.
The whole thing
I
is
don't care.
total. You're not supposed to teach that anymore.
I know you're not.
virginity.
It's like a tie. You don't want to get your tie dirty.
A man made you different.
Yeah.
You're not you're not in a club unless a man.
Well, I
grants
know.
you
I hate that.
way.
Yeah, but I'm saying for you too, that you took someone else's. Like the way we're
Yeah,
framing
it's true.
it
It's
is
both
that
ways.
it's someone thing that you take away. First of all, that was my hang up for so long. Is that if someone, this is a big head fuck right here, that if whoever I slept with would get to say they did because they will have taken something from me and you can't get it back, and now they kind of own it. But that's also fucked. That's like saying
Yeah, that's
anyone
not
I went skiing with, the first time I went skiing,
Right.
now that person owns my skiing.
right.
You
The
know, it
first
doesn't
person I went
make
on a
sense.
roller coaster with, or the first person I had sushi with, like that doesn't.
It doesn't make any
it
sense.
should have the
Took
same
her
weight.
virginity.
It
all
should have the same weight. Societally,
that-
it doesn't.
That person doesn't own anything about you.
I know,
So
but that's
what?
the weird thing, though. You can imagine someone saying, "I took her virginity," but they don't say, "I have her virginity now." I
Yeah,
took
they
it
don't
and I
have
kept
to.
it.
They took it and threw it away. Then it disintegrated.
They took
yeah.
it and dispensed
There's
with
no
it
ownership.
immediately.
Yeah.
I have all their virginities now.
How many do you have? I have 7 virginities. I keep
I
them in
know.
a drawer.
I took them all, and I
them
keep
all.
them on my shelf.
Because you know
Right.
what's also
Nobody
bad
even counts them.
is
huh?
that we say took someone's life. You know, when you kill someone, you take their life. I don't like that those
True.
things are right next to each other, that they use the same
Well, I
idiom.
think you put them right next to each other.
Yeah, I don't
They
think
have
they're
the same
typically
idiom.
right next to each other.
True.
What?
They
their
use
life.
the same idiom, and I don't like it because it's taking something that someone wants and not giving it back. Unless you just take someone's name, which is not a big deal.
Then
Take
you
You
it
take a
actually keep
name,
their
then you
name.
have it.
No,
Yeah,
you
you
take
do
someone's
have.
name down on a list and hand it to someone else. I'm saying
I
there's
thought she was talking about marriage. She's
Me
she's
too.
talking
no.
about like, can I take your name?
oh no, I don't like that either. Listen, don't take anything from anyone that isn't yours. How about that? Just have sex with who you want to have sex with and stop taking things.
Anyway, that was my entry. That was my entry in overshare.
That was the first woman I slept with didn't take my woman virginity. That's just dumb. It doesn't even work that way.
No,
No.
societal
It's
nonsense.
just a phrase.
It's just
Yeah.
it's like fingering, which we all hate, but it is what it is.
I don't know why it bothers me so much. I mean, it's literal. You think I would like,
But
a
it has
term
another
that's
use
literal.
too. It's like they fingered the crook. Like he did it.
I don't
Like, it's
I've
also
definitely
a
never
verb.
used
Say
it that
that.
way.
People don't say that.
I've seen
mean-
it and heard it and thought it was, and then everyone laughs.
Really?
Yeah.
I've eaten finger foods.
They
That
finger the criminal. Fingers are gross.
Fingers are gross.
Finger is maybe it's the word finger. I don't
Wait,
think
hold
I
on.
love.
This is actually really weird because just this morning I had
just this morning I got fingered.
no. No, I had this whole thought process. This is actually really weird because I haven't had this thought process before.
Okay.
I come downstairs, I make my coffee, and then I make my little creatine blend, and then I also had my phone with me, and I had to bring something else upstairs. And so as I'm collecting things, there were a couple extra things I wanted to bring upstairs to work out, and I just kept being able to loop another thing on a different finger. And I was literally thinking this morning, it's a really great design. I just keep using my fingers like like I needed more, and I was like, oh, and I'd see something else on the counter and I was like, oh, I should bring that up too. And then I just put that on another finger. I was like, there's so many.
Great
This is
design.
amazing.
Not designed by
Great
man.
design.
Designed
You can-
by who knows,
The great
evolution.
consciousness. You can use them all together as one, or you can use them individually.
Yes.
It was like I was having this thought process this
You
morning
thought about fingers
Wow.
today.
about the usefulness of fingers. Yeah.
Did you
It's a
think
value
about, like,
pack.
how when you're in the water though, it'd be more useful if they were webbed?
Yeah,
how
but you
is it
can
in
hold
water?
them together effortlessly and treat them
can.
that way. They're so fun. They're so functional.
It's
And they are a sex organ. Like there's a whole thing of TikToks with lesbians where people just show their hands. It's almost like a dick pic.
Oh, well, people have that about feet. I mean, people have that about
I
whatever.
know, but with women, literally men don't usually show their hands like this is my sex. This is a sex organ for a woman. So it's like very like people talk about
Yeah.
like lesbian hands. You know what I mean? Like
And
it's a
then,
whole
we
thing.
decorate them. We put little like
Put little
sparkly
rings on them.
things on them.
Yep.
It's fascinating. It's a fascinating design.
It really
And we
is.
decorate. There's a little hard edge. We make them all different colors just for
It's
fun.
so bizarre.
It's so cute.
Wow.
It's cute. Do we want to call this episode Getting Fingered? That's too much.
No, it's too much. Fingered?
5-finger discount? I don't know.
No, that's
What?
stealing
That's
something.
stealing. Like taking something that isn't yours.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to think about that one. Fingers.
Finger.
We'll think about it. It's
Mm.
obviously the theme.
All
It's
right.
really
Are you
weird.
going to read?
Hey, it's Terri from Generation Artax. And listen, I love a good story. Who doesn't? If you didn't, you wouldn't bother with books, TV, movies, or even podcasts. We love listening to stories, but there's also something really powerful about writing your own. You may see yourself as a reader or a listener, and maybe you wouldn't dare call yourself a writer. But here's the truth. If you can read, you can write. If there's something you would love to write, share, or get out there, there is no better or safer place to do it than this little program I run called the New Rules Studio, or Studio for short. It's a live, virtual, real-time writing space led by certified instructors where you get to explore your own ideas, your own creativity, memories, stories without judgment or criticism.
We know you've heard Generation Artax, but are you subscribed? Hit the follow button wherever you listen to podcasts. That's one less thing to worry about and one more thing to look forward to. We'd love to keep this show going, and you can help. Please rate and review. Thanks.
La 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 la.
Yes. I'm still in my senior year of high school notebook, okay?
That's fine. I go out of order, so it doesn't matter.
No, but
Yeah,
I've just
I go out
been
of
like,
order
I'm-
too.
I'm getting in the depths of it. And I'm like,
Okay.
So at this point in my life, my senior year, I have a little brush with jealousy. Okay. So I have a boyfriend who we have, reunited, me and Brad. It is exactly 5 months since the night before the SATs when Brad kissed me for the first time. I'd love to go back and relive everything, all those nervous feelings and excitements. There's this girl who goes to Livingston High and works with Brad's mom. Okay. I don't know what the
Oh.
conditions were of that. They worked in a school of some kind. But
Okay.
this younger woman who works with Brad's mom, this girl saw a picture of Brad in the Star Ledger for basketball and told the mom, "Oh, I
Mhm.
think your son is really cute."
Mhm.
Now, whatever. I didn't think I was one to get jealous, but I have feelings of showing up at that place and then telling that chick a few things. So now I'm
Oh,
mad.
Fantasizing. You're fantasizing about being like,
Fantasizing, a jealousy
he's my
fantasy.
man.
I want to meet her without her knowing who I am. Now this is where it gets creepy. To see her. Is she pretty? Does she have a good rep? Good
Oh,
rep.
there's no Instagram. You
see
can't
that?
stalk her.
Oh, I know. It's
Is
so
she
So
a-
annoying.
Okay, here are the words I wonder about. Is she a ditz? Ditz was a big dig.
Okay.
Pleasant?
Yeah.
Fake? I want to meet her, match her, and totally show her up. I am going to track her somehow. So no social media back then. It gets me angry to think of some chick talking about her fantasizing about my boyfriend with all her friends because she's all buddy with the mom.
Mhm.
So I guess it didn't help the situation when Brad came over this evening. He had that "I have something to say that may cause trouble" look about him. He said someone had
Stir it up.
called him and she wanted to see him. So now I'm thinking it's that girl. And the
Okay.
part that stabbed me was when he added that he kind of wanted to go and just meet her.
What?
Oh, come
What?
on.
I was for sure positive that it couldn't be true. I had that shock running through my system, just like that February night when he told me he didn't think we should see each other. So I'm still like, this isn't
just
that
wants-
much later.
No, and
But
he
like
just
to
wants an
bring
ego
some-
boost.
So I laughed stiffly and replied, "You're pulling my leg." What am I, a boomer? No. I held back and tempered my surfaces calmly and stated that I understood I couldn't restrain him for doing something he wanted to do. The shock was that earlier today, I wondered what he'd do if he had the chance to go out with her. I didn't know what I would do. Here I was face to face with this conflict truly happening. I'm good at remaining calm, diplomatic, a pretty good actor, just as good as he is, I guess. Because then he brought his blue eyes close to my face and whispered, and the only other thing I have to say about this is April Fools. So it was a joke. It's not a funny
Oh.
joke.
No.
You literally
I hate
just did
April
this
Fools.
to me. 2 months ago and literally
it's
broke
not
up
like
with me.
far-fetched. It wouldn't be
Right.
weird.
Then I started crying and he was I burst into tears. He was overwhelmed with the consequence he had no intention of causing. He pleaded with me, "Why are you crying? I was kidding. It's a joke. I thought it was funny."
Ugh,
He hugged
I
me
hate
and
that
I was
always.
racked with sobs. Funny how I started crying after I knew it was a joke. I wept like a child. I told him he scared me, but the biggest fear was that one day it wouldn't be a joke.
Well,
Well,
'cause
because
it
it
already
already
wasn't.
wasn't.
Right.
Why would you make that joke? Why would you do that? That's so uncool. It's not like, can you imagine if I
If that were the other way
around,
around, if a
What?
woman went to a man or a girl went to a boy and was like, this other guy called me who wants to go out and I'm thinking I kind of want to go. And then he got pissed and you're like, just kidding.
Do you think it was a joke, or maybe he was just testing the waters?
Well, I wondered if when I got upset, he was like, I'm joking, meaning I think I'm not going to do this. Like maybe he did. Maybe he did
Was
get
it April 1st? Because that's convenient.
It says, I think it was maybe a day after or something.
See, I think there was someone who wanted to meet him.
Kim's
Probably
going
that
back
girl.
and saying, this has really happened.
I think
He didn't do it.
Yeah, and then he was like, "Oh, we're close enough to April Fools," and he was just testing the waters.
Yeah, he wanted to see how you responded. Or he just
No, my response was like, well, if you want to do it, you should do it. I didn't
No,
start
but he
crying
knew
right
you.
away.
You turned to ice. He knew that.
What would you think would happen? I go, oh my God, amazing. Good luck.
I think the typical would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I think that.
Yeah,
right?
but either way, I think I think that's a shitty joke.
Of course it's a shitty joke.
Yeah, even if it's just a joke, it's like,
Because it's like not
why?
funny.
That's not funny.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't
I
funny.
hate April Fools.
I don't do that shit.
I hate
it.
everything about April Fools.
Have you ever done anything like that? Like really joke? Like, because you know you really
No.
could. It's a time when you're going to spend someone's trust for a moment of joking, and it weakens the trust. I think. I just
Yeah.
This is in general how I feel about. Because the thing is that if all time exists at all time, right? Like our experiencing of it may be linear, but it's all at the same time.
Right.
When that experience you had when you felt that way was real in that moment based on the information that you had.
Right.
And that moment lives forever and you can always tap back into it. So the information that you got later, it doesn't matter because you already had the experience.
You had the
can't
emotions of that.
undo the experience.
But so what? What are you saying? It's not about consequence. Like, will it make it more likely to be true in another timeline?
No. What? No,
You're just
I'm
saying
saying
it creates
that
trauma.
You had the experience of it. It doesn't matter that he was kidding because
Right,
you had the experience anyway. Like, so you're like, great, I'm not still feeling that way, but now I always know what it felt like at the time that I believed it.
Right. It doesn't fix it. You can't retroactively fix that feeling.
Right. So like
it's still that tension and that mistrust lives in your body.
So that was
many
like
many a truth was said in jest. Many a truth was said in jest. I think that's Shakespeare. Like people joke to test waters.
Right. So like I've told Kim this, and Terri, I'm sure you've heard it, but there was this one experience that Kim didn't remember at the time that it happened. I told her later in life, probably somewhat recently. And I was sitting in the den and Beth came running into the house screaming, saying that Kim got hit by a car. And she's like, oh, Kim just got hit by a car, blah, blah, blah. And like, you don't remember me telling you this, Kim? You react. It was that moment, that moment where you're like, oh, my whole life has changed, right? Like your universe shifted, because you're like, oh, my sister is hurt and could be dead. And I got up and I ran to the door, which is really close. And Kim was just walking up the steps. And I was like, what? And Beth was just like, oh, I'm just kidding. And then you guys like went off to your room. And
why?
Like, I don't remember anything after that. Obviously, I didn't confront her. It was so weird
out
and
of
shocking.
character.
Beth wasn't mean to me or played games on me, but it
Was I in on
happened.
that? Did I even know that was happening?
No, I don't. No. I have no memory. I just saw you walking up the steps, and then like it was this. It might have been a timeline shift. Maybe you did get hit by a car, and then I just immediately shifted into the version where you just didn't.
That's
And
a
then,
really
it
nice
was
way
fine.
to pardon her for that.
Oh, right.
But
'cause,
also, I have no memory because did I even know at the
you
time?
might not have known. I don't remember telling anyone. It was just this because and then as soon as someone's like, "Oh, I'm kidding," you're not like adult enough to be like, "That was not okay," because this is what happened to me emotionally at that time, and why would you play with it? You don't have that. You're
and
just
that
like,
could all happen so fast.
it happened so fast, and I
Yeah.
was like, "What happened?" But it's burned in my brain the moment I thought like she died or got hit by a car badly in the front, and what I was going to see when I ran to the door. So it's like, it doesn't fucking matter that it was
doesn't
a
matter.
joke.
You had
because
that moment, which
I
is
had that experience. Now
Right.
I know what that fucking feels like. Great. Right?
like in rehearsing for it doesn't
Wow.
really help. But that's just
When did
that's
you
wild.
tell me about that? Because I don't have a memory of that.
I feel like I told you somewhat recently. I keep
Wait, you
shifting
didn't tell
timelines.
them?
Apparently, I'm glad we're recording this. Watch this episode just disappear, not record, and then you don't remember us talking about it. And I'm gonna be like, no, there was evidence. I've told
Wait,
you.
I
this
have
story
no
before.
memory of you ever telling me that story ever.
I feel like I
This is all
definitely
new
remember
information.
telling you this story.
Lori,
and then
did
being
you
like,
not confront Kim about it during that time?
I wasn't in
No.
on it.
You
I
never
didn't
were like,
know
why
about
did
it.
Beth do that?
No, it was not something that happened ever or regularly. So it's not like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
You're
but
always
that
like,
one time would be weird. You didn't say later that night? No.
No, you're just silent. I was a kid. They were little. Beth had the short hair. Like, I was probably like 9 or something.
Oh, so
This
I was
not.
I was in like 5th grade.
We were young.
So you were
And
like in
so it was
2nd
not
grade.
like something I could articulate or even understand. I don't remember having an experience
That's
before where
mean.
someone's like, haha, I'm going to tell you that your sister's dead, right? Like, it
Also,
was jarring.
very, very out of character for her, which is why
Yes.
I think that didn't happen in this timeline, because that is everything
Well,
But
about
why
that
should
is
remember
weird.
it?
I have the
Why should
memory,
remember
and
it?
it would be a weird thing. I know I told you about it, and I know I told you I know anytime we've ever talked about timeline shifting, I've
Well,
told
there
you
you
this
go.
story.
We shifted out of it. And what do you mean, Terry? She remembers it, but you supposedly shift timelines every second of every day.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't control that.
So yeah,
If
I don't
Polo
have a
comes
memory.
back, if Polo comes back to having, I did a pilot feature where I could search by keyword and it could go through like all your old polos and find
wow.
polos where you said something based on the transcript. And
You
if
think you said that on a polo?
Yeah, because that's the only way we talk. It's definitely been within the years that we've poloed.
Oh my God, we've been on Polo for 10 years.
I know. That's why I'm like,
Has it been 10 years?
Yeah, because I was in my old apartment and we've been doing it for a year before I even came here. And I've been here 7 years. So
Is that right?
it'd be
I
like 8 or
told-
9 years. It has to be. Because I was
yeah.
in
Well, at
my
least
old apartment.
In 2018, for sure, is when I was telling Aaron and them about Marco Polo. And how
Yeah,
we, had to
we
go
are
on it.
patient zero for Marco Polo. So many
Yeah.
people went on it. That's why I really want to thank them for sponsoring this show. Come on, Marco Polo. You're all about staying in touch and close relationships, and
know.
everything we do. Our whole relationship has changed because of that tool. So
I wonder
Yeah.
if
we
I can ever
recommend it.
find proof that I already told you the story, and how weirded out would you be if you
I think we should go back and just find old polls because they're fun, but I don't have the patience to go back through it all.
No, that's why you need the search feature. If I
But
could
here's
go
the
by
thing.
like metadata, that'd be fine.
I don't like tricks.
No.
We don't like tricks or riddles or pranks like that.
no
I don't
pranks.
love it because
Right.
I think that's so mean when everyone is on a joke without you is
Yeah.
the worst. It's
Agreed.
fun to watch celebrities get punked and whatever, but I don't think it's fun. I don't like seeing someone having to go through that moment, but I do
No.
love surprises, and I love to surprise
surprises.
people. Isn't
Yes,
that the
but
same
that's very
thing?
different. The
not
spirit
the
of
same.
that is
It's
completely
making
different.
people happy.
Yeah.
Right. Have you seen that TikTok where they played I can't watch it. Like, I saw a little bit of it and I stopped watching it. And then every time it shows up, I'm like,
What?
this isn't fucking funny.
Oh,
It was a little girl where they were like, okay, after we take this sheet off your head, you're going to be invisible.
oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I hate
Yes.
those. They're horrible.
And she's screaming and
kids
crying.
get
And I was like, she has
so
that
upset.
experience forever.
That's
forever.
Yeah.
so
It's
traumatic.
not funny when it was over.
It's
I don't know
traumatic,
why-
and everyone ignores her, and she thinks that she's in another dimension. That shit
Yeah.
is
or
so
that she's a
fucked.
ghost. I
It's
can't
horrible.
even imagine thinking it's funny to make Evie
And to
cry.
see your kid like sobbing and hysterical, mommy, you
no
can't
reason.
see me.
I think
Could
you have
you
to be a
ignore your kid?
psychopath if you
Could
think
you
it's
ignore your
funny.
kid? No.
No, no.
No, it's not the ignoring. It's the playing a game where you're laughing really hard.
No, I know, but would you play along with it if
Never.
I would never
friends
let
are
anyone do it.
No,
No.
of course not.
I'd be like, this is fucked up. We're not doing this.
But I have surprised people and told them,
Yeah, surprises are
like,
fun.
if
I
I'm
love
going to
surprises,
surprise
actually.
someone and say, I'm so sorry, I'm not going to be able to make it, but I'm actually there. I hate that time between the moment I have to disappoint them and the moment. I know it'll make it great, but the fact that in that reality, they're disappointed. Like, I
don't like that
it's also better when they're not expecting you at all.
Right.
Then there's
I don't
no
want to have to
disappointment.
make someone feel bad to make them feel better.
Right. You've done that before too.
What?
No, I love surprises. You surprised me at one of my birthdays in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
You guys both surprised me with.
Oh, that was so fun. I was like hiding.
That birthday one was fun. Yeah. But the biggest prize I've ever got in my life was the flash mob at my previous wedding.
We did that.
Flash mob at Lori's first wedding was amazing.
It was amazing.
I wish
now, you want to talk about your reality?
Yeah, I want to talk about that for a second because that's when flash mobs were a thing. We choreographed. Okay, Kim and I choreographed a dance. We sent the video to everyone. I don't even know how. It wasn't easy to send video.
Kim asked for my wedding email list, and
we
said,
emailed
don't ask
everyone.
Why? Just send it to
secret.
Me.
And you were not thinking that.
No,
that we were going to be sending a dance instruction video. And Terri came to my house and we made a whole dance instruction video.
And I would think, who's going to do that? But we made it really simple and shared it, and everyone learned it. And then at this one moment in the ceremony,
it was during your speech. Terri spoke.
Yes,
and then Kim started speaking,
and that was why you were
was
like,
weird.
What's happening?
Yeah, because I was like, Kim doesn't talk. Even though, are you going to talk at my wedding?
And what did you say?
I'm not afraid of it.
Kim said,
I don't remember word
I
for
don't
word.
usually talk, but I really love musicals.
No. So, I said something like, Lori knows that I've always loved musicals, but I never thought that I could be in one, or something like that.
And then it was something like that.
And all
Lori was just looking at me like, you know how she pulls her lip? And she was like,
what? She said something about like, you said something about how you wanted to, you were going to like show whatever, like we'll do this through dance, or instead of talking, we'll dance. And then like music came on and I was like, are they just going to like start awkwardly dancing? And then they ran up and grabbed.
It was Land of a Thousand. It was Land of a Thousand Dances. Na, 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 na.
It was?
It was?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
What's the part after that? I'm thinking.
Wait, didn't we start dancing with the brothers? And then everyone.
No, it wasn't. It was Land of a Thousand Dances. I would bet my life on it.
Where it says the movements in it.
No, because I made them up. I choreographed that. It was original choreography. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I was not following someone else's direction.
Lori, absolutely not. It was Land of a Thousand Dances.
I'll never understand how we didn't have that on video. There was videographers there.
There was a video.
There was a videographer who was filming our reaction.
This was it.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Land of a Thousand Dances, Wilson Pickett.
Okay, I was thinking of just the sampled song. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So Kim and Terri run, and then they grab my ex-husband's brothers.
Yes.
Who are awkwardly like, what are you doing? And I was like the moment of awkwardness, I was just like, why are they doing this? This is so weird.
And then practiced with them before the wedding.
They knew it was coming.
So they grabbed them. One of them lives in California. The other one was living in New York. They grabbed them, and I thought they were just. And I think you literally you got up there as though you were going to start just awkwardly dancing.
Right.
You weren't like, okay, ready, 1, 2, 3. I didn't know that there was anything. So I thought they were going to just start dancing, in their spot. And then all of a sudden, all 4 of them were moving
the same.
I can't say the word. In sync. Synchronized movement. And so I think this is the extent of it, which I'm already mind blown. I'm like, whoa, they learned to dance together. How cute. Right. And they do the whole movement. And then I don't know if they waved or something.
There were 4 movements and then we waved.
We went
then this is a 150 person wedding. And everyone gets up and sprints to the dance floor. And now this is a wedding. So this is people from all walks of life. Grade school, high school, your parents' friends, my wedding planner, all ran up and then all started doing the dance together while just me and Greg are standing there
Your head exploded.
Like,
That
we're
was the most
laughing
satisfying thing I feel like I've done in my life.
ever. It was the greatest thing ever. And then it's done, and then everyone's so happy, right? And they're coming and hugging. And I'm just like, I think the whole rest of the wedding, I was just like, I was like rewinding.
You have to go through the logistics in your head. Like everyone had to learn it, then they had to practice it.
Right. You keep going backwards. You're like, so they were all like, so then I find out that, everyone was able to talk. So now all these people have something in common walking in. Did you practice the dance? Did you learn like anyone? Right. And then they all do it. And it was weird. And then I do have pictures of people dancing. So they're all like in the same movement.
Yeah.
And friends from different walks of life who are pregnant and like, and they're all laughing really hard. People who don't know each other. Yeah. And it was unreal. And I couldn't stop talking about it or thinking about it. And then it was funny hearing them talk about it later. So then it was so fun to talk about that. Right. Because like my friend Anya was fighting with her girlfriend at the time, like a couple of days leading up to the wedding. And she's like, we need to learn this dance. And they were like in the middle of fighting, like practicing the dance. She was telling me they're watching YouTube, like annoyed at each other. Like, so then I'm picturing all these people in their different homes all over the country doing the same movement in their, it was so unbelievable that can even happen, which is why flash mobs are cool. But when it's everyone in your life,
not just strangers, right?
It's people are weirded out when it's just strangers in a mall. They're like, how cool is that? But when it's everyone in your life, it is surreal. So talking about surprises, it's so layered. And it's so layered, fun. And then you're like, oh, everyone loves me because they care so much to do it. And it was great.
But also they all got to do it. They're proud of knowing it and doing it. Yeah. And it's also their gift to you that they got to do it. It wasn't anything that like, well, I couldn't do that. Like everyone could do it.
Right.
And
so you kept it simple. It's like this podcast. I came up with the idea. I said, Terri, how do we execute this? Terri wrote the execution. And then we're like, Lori, is it fun? Just come on, join us.
Right. It really is started a little nudge from Kim being like, why don't we do this thing?
I was like, I really want to do a flash mob.
That's how you know.
Chance.
Can you do a podcast? Ask yourself, can you organize a flash mob?
Yes.
Right. That is what's happening. And I really was very proud of everyone. And also I felt kind of famous because everyone knew who I was and I didn't know you.
They knew who we were. Yeah.
So they would come in
which
and
is also
they'd
nice.
be like, are you Lori's sister? It was like, oh my God. Like it set us up
danced
to be.
with you. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Did people come up to you and be like, hey,
oh my God.
Dance? So,
oh yeah. They were like
before you knew who they were.
They're in on a shared secret.
Yes. I remember going up to tables and being like, is everybody ready? Are you guys ready? Right. Like
it gave us something
in on the tables.
Yeah, I'd be like, how are you feeling about it? They're like, oh yeah, we know it. We so know it. Everyone's in on it, which is the best thing for a group vibe.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Because if you get sat at a table where you don't know everybody, you automatically have something you can talk about.
I think
it's where are you from? How do you know Lori and Greg? What?
This was at every wedding. Yeah. Heretofore should feature a flash mob. By the way, where did flash mobs go? Where art thou, flash mobs?
No, I still see them on TikTok. Though. It's just not as often. I have to go.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Kenzie just texted me. I'm going to take pictures of her before this dance thing.
Wait, really? Right now? Right this second?
Yeah. Well, we're 15 minutes. We're like a normal episode already.
We're good.
We had such fun conversations. We didn't have time for unrelated. That's how this goes.
Okay. Well, it's true. We did a surprise about like, do you like being surprised? So that was
there. You go.
That was.
Do you like being surprises and are unrelated? I do.
Well,
no one's ever had a surprise party for me, and I have organized so many for people, and no one's ever had one for me. Just want to say that. Maybe for my 60th. I already have plans for my 50th. So. Yeah. Okay.
All right. That's enough. Kim has to go.
Okay.
That's enough. That's enough.
Just say what the product was.
That's enough.
That's enough.
Say that's enough.
I did. Terri did.
This episode of Generation Artax was produced by us, edited by us, and hosted by us. Our theme music is by Danielle Musto. Art and design by Ryan Andrews of ryanmade.com. Please follow, rate, and review to help save more Gen Xers from the swamps of sadness. Follow us on Instagram at Generation Artax, that's ARTAX, and visit us at generationartax.com.